Good morning, church. Quick devotional for you today from Luke chapter 6. Jesus says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I tell you? Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show you what he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream broke against it and that house and could not shake it because it had been built well. But the one who hears and does not do them is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the stream broke against it, immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great." I think we kind of, for the most part, we fall into two types of groups, especially during these days of uncertainty and doubt and fear and a lot of anxiety. Some of us are thinking, man, I'm so glad that I built my life around Jesus. I'm so glad that I'm clinging to the hope that I have in Jesus and that he is a true and firm foundation. Somebody else might be sitting there going, I'm really scared, I'm really anxious, I'm really worried. And those are natural, that's just part of us, who we are naturally. But I think there's something deeper there. The reality for a lot of us is that perhaps we look back and see that our foundation in our lives has not been Jesus. But it's been our jobs, it's been our paychecks, it's been the 401k, it's been the economy, it's been all of these other things that have now kind of been stripped away and taken away. And what's laid bare here during these days of the flood and the stream being broken is whether or not our lives have been built on a foundation of Christ, that solid rock on which we stand, or anything and everything else. Now, my word of encouragement to you would be this. If you have built a life that's foundation is Jesus, cling to Jesus. Cling to your rock, cling to God's word, cling to the word, and God will continue to provide, regardless of the flood waters that come. He's always been found faithful. But if you're sitting there going, that hasn't been me, now's a great time to turn to Christ and to build your life upon him, to cling to Jesus, to cling to God's word, to cling to the church, to his bride, to cling to him in prayer, and he will be there. He will be an anchor for you in these days. And so it's a great opportunity, even in the midst of a flood, to begin to rebuild your house upon Jesus. Because he's always faithful to his people. And so that is the reminder that we have today, that we are to be called people that respond and hear God's word and then does them. And so I hope this has been a great encouragement for you. Love you, praying for you, and we'll see you soon. God bless.